Hello everybody, it's Cryptorsi once again, glad to have you here, and today we are going to talk about event marketing in the Web3 and its importance. Because as it's for now, when we take a look at all these launches that are really happening under the Web3 umbrella, it's super, oversaturated with all details, with the things and so on and so forth, but the brands really need to be pretty consistent and permanent in what they are doing, right? And that's where the event marketing kicks off. Because when you can take a look at the Web2 examples, which are going to get transferred, especially in the Web3, that is the UFC, it's a big fighting brand. And that is not more about the fighting, that's more about entertaining, right? So, and what they are doing literally, they are creating some event where the audience really want to kind of get involved in this event. They are looking forward to being supplied with more information about that. The UFC has been created, the breakdowns, the countdowns, and the different shows and the movies before the event gonna be started, right? To kind of nurturing all the audience and supplying them with the content, with the fighters' interviews, with the different fighters in the roster and weight classes, about the picks and forecast about the event. Let's say the John Jones versus the Cyril Gane, and UFC is kind of creating the atmosphere of the content, of the consistent content about how the user and the watcher and the fan of the UFC can being supplied with more information, with the John Jones interview, with his prediction, with the just understanding what is the fight odds gonna be look like and who is the favorite, who is the underdog. And they are kind of creating the consistent funnel of how the potential watcher and the buyer of the subscription for the UFC can really understand all the things and being nurtured through this funnel, because guess what, there are a bunch of warming content and they're kind of overheating the users before the event gonna get started. So let's say we have the event like 12th of November, right? So we need to start, the 1 month, let's say, earlier to start in nurturing them out and spinning through the funnel. And when you can take a look at the Web3 brands, it's super important to understand. So to create the event, let's say the AMA session, or it's gonna be the token launch or listing on the different exchanges, or it could be the ambassador program, or it could be the tokenomic fair launch, or it could be whatever. Like it really doesn't make a huge importance. It just have to be the event. And super clear thing for everybody to understand is that how you are going to get your audience maximum involved in this one. So how you can create the atmosphere, really they kind of paying the attention, all the content touches, they're literally going crazy in their mind about this event, because guess what, they're super waiting for this one and they are super probably bullish about your brand. So, and when we're talking about the funnel that we have created in the Cryptorsi, it's a whole mix of scenarios and the details, and when we can break it down on the small pieces, we can understand that each event has his own nurturing funnel about preparing the guests, preparing the users, and kind of empowering their emotional side, making them super tuned in the event. So you have to really pay attention on create the event itself, because it has to be really relevant for the audience once. And the second one is how you're going to really supply them with the more materials, with the more emotional parts and the sites and the third parties, our sites, about these events, to even create the higher expectation. So that's the event marketing itself. And when we're talking about the way of how the brand can create some kind of the hidden, let's say the super clandestine, the community for the guys that could be involved in something, but for now it's super under the lock. So that's what we have done with the in-game, where the users can be the full-time partner in our fair launch, because we are fully community-driven brand. And that's how we are going to, change the DeFi world itself. And that's how we are approaching the event marketing in the strategy, because we have created the event, we have created the nurturing system for this event, and we are understanding like how to funnel in the traffic, how we can getting them attracted in this one, how we can make them converted in the event, and post-event relations. That's super simple, super straightforward, and I wish everybody can use this element, event marketing, aka the big banger in the Web3 marketing strategy for your brand, for the brand of customers, or whatever it could be. Thank you guys so much for watching this video up to the very end. Appreciate your energy, appreciate your time, and shake your hand digitally. CryptoC Shuttle is on the line. Take care of yourself.